Hi everyone, welcome back to my ServiceNow Business Rules series. Here we already created the custom table, and in this video we will automatically set the delivery date when the order status changes to dispatch. Let's start. For this, interviewer will ask like this: how do you automatically set a date field when status changes? Mean dispatched. Or other way also he will ask auto set delivery date when order status changes to dispatch. So why this question is important? Users sometimes may forget to enter delivery date. This is delivery date. Users sometimes will forget. Manual entry causes wrong or missing data. Business wants automation and accuracy. This type of rule is used in orders, approvals, fulfillment, and HR IT workflows. So this is an important task. And this is very common production requirement. So how we can write the script? Simply, we can break the requirement into simple steps. The requirement is, once again, we can check. How do you automatically set a date field when status changes? I mean, dispatched. So first, we can divide into simple steps. When order status becomes dispatched. When order status becomes dispatched. If delivery date is empty. This delivery date is empty. Here empty, no? System should fill today's date automatically. So automatically fill the date. How we can do? There are so many alternatives available. Alternative ways are available. Like that, client script, UI policy, and flow designer. And finally, business rule. Coming to the client script, it may be bypass because it will work on UI only, user interface only. UI policy, it's not a server-side script, it's a client-side script. So server guarantee is not there. The final and the another task is flow designer. It's good, but it is a complicated process. The simple logic is business rule. Why business rule is best? Because it's a server-side scripting. And it's best suitable for validations. Best recommended method is business rule. So coming to the topic, we can navigate the business rule. How we can navigate? Through system definition, business rules, or through table. Sys underscore script dot list dot do. Then we can enter new. So name should be relevant to the requirement. The requirement is here. Automatically set a date field. Auto set delivery date. Both are same. That meaningful word we can select. The table is, we are created custom table. If you have any doubts regarding custom table, please go through this video. From starting to ending step of the custom table creation process, I am explained here in this video. Please go through this. The table name is Amma Organics. Then we can select the advanced. Please find the reference. If we click on the advanced, it will show when to run highlights and script option will highlight. When to run. We have 4 types of business rules: before, after, async, display. Before business rule will apply for the before save the data into database. After saving to database. Async business rule is for the integration purpose. Display business rule is for the when the script calling from client to server. G underscore scratchpad. In that cases, we can use display business rule. So according to our requirement, we can use before business rule. Then update, we can enable the update option while updating only, no? That's why we are enabling the update option. There is no need of conditions as per our requirement. Actions also not required. Coming to the advanced. How we can write the code? So already we break in the requirement into few simple steps. When order status becomes dispatched, if delivery date is empty, system should fill today's date automatically. Furtherly, we can simplify, we can call as system checks the status change. If it checks whether delivery date is empty, it sets today's date automatically. So according to this, system checks the status change. How? If we can use if condition. If order status is dispatched. So first we can write if condition. If, then use current. Current means present table, current dot. What fields we need to keep here? Order status. As per our requirement, system checks the status change. I mean order status. We can go through this table. Order status. Backend value we can copy or we can type u underscore order underscore status. We can copy. Then we can paste here in the business rule. U underscore order underscore status. One main difference between the custom table and normal table, in custom table starts with u underscore because user created, but in regular tables, incident table, other tables, it won't come, u starts with u, only order underscore status will come. Then if order status, as per our requirement, system checks the status change. Order status changes to dispatched. We can enter order status dot changes to changes to. What status we need to enter? When order status changes to dispatched. Dispatched. We can enter dispatched. Backend value of dispatched. Dispatched. And then what's the next step? When order status becomes dispatched, delivery date is empty. It checks whether delivery date is empty. So we are giving to the input to the system, input to the logic to the system. It will check the logic. So we can enter and current means present table dot delivery date. No, it checks whether delivery date is empty. So we need to check, we need to copy the delivery date backend value. Delivery date, copy the field, then paste here, paste in the business rule. Current dot u underscore delivery underscore date dot. Then what's the next step? Here the requirement. It checks whether delivery date is empty. How empty will come? By adding nil value, nil option. Date dot nil. By adding nil condition, it will check empty or not. Then close the code. Then starts the curly braces. Then what's the final step? System should fill today's date automatically, or it sets today date automatically. Both are same. For simplification, I created here. Both are same. Don't confuse. System should fill today's date automatically. How today's date automatically fill? By adding glide date. Glide date is the API. It will fill the date. It will fill the current date. So we need to use here current dot delivery date. So for this date, it will auto populate now. So we copy the field value of delivery date. Current dot u underscore delivery underscore date. Equal to, we are assigning the value. What value? Glide date. New glide date. Then use. That's it. End of the line should use semicolon. Then format the code. Then it will align if any gaps are there with the uniformity. Then submit. Then business rule is saved. So we are given formula to the ServiceNow. Business rule work as brain to the ServiceNow. Then we can check. How we can check? How we can test? So we can create new one. Or else you can type ham organics. So new. Order status new. Rice we are purchasing. Then submit. Copy the number and submit. This is the I submitted. Then status change to dispatched. Then delivery date is not available here. Then update the record. Our record is 30 now. 30. See, the delivery date is automatically populated here. So this is a very simple logic and at the same time very important logic. We upload the script in this form of simple words and developed the logic into the here in the form of business rule. So we achieved this target. How do you automatically set a date field when status changes? So when a status changes to dispatched, automatically the delivery date came here. That's it, guys. It's a very easy. If we are not practice, it's very complicated. The practice only thing. If you have any doubts regarding business rules or form creation or table creation, please ping in the video section, comment section. Thank you, guys. Wish you all the best.